booking that you needed to do. Had you not done this, it would have been questionable. This was the most obvious thing that you needed to do, and I appreciate you for actually doing it. Love Roman, but he's a part-timer, and as excited as I am for Roman versus Punk or Roman versus Drew, I just feel like he shouldn't have won. Look,
honestly, I think that's the right choice, to be honest with you, because who else is going to be in the WrestleMania? Like, I don't see nothing building up, really, for WrestleMania, you know? Like, I guess like a box office type of mania, like how every mania is. There's no like really a good feud to come along for Mania, so I think Roman's the only good choice, to be honest with you. Like who he is, it could automatically feud to anybody. It'd be money, you know.
I don't disagree. Like, I've said it before, Roman Reigns could fart and WWE could give him the Night 2 WrestleMania main event. That's kind of where we're at with Roman Reigns. He certainly didn't need to win the Royal Rumble. However, I did predict him to win the Royal Rumble because I just know that WWE likes to go more often than not with the standard cookie cutter establishment that just makes sense and puts butts in seats. And
pretty much exactly.
Roman Reigns. I don't like that a part-timer won this because he's not going to be there enough to really build up that weekly hype to whatever match.
Let's get Liv Morgan.
Now both
OTC Liv Morgan, my bad. And
I like where both routes can go for Roman Reigns, but it is a huge bummer that who knows, maybe Roman Reigns will end up winning the world title at WrestleMania via an email announcement, much like he had with his Royal Rumble announcement. LA Knight is never winning the world title. This is the final nail in the coffin. I mean,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, LA Knight is cooked. Like, if y'all not seeing it now, bro, it's too late for LA Knight, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's long overdue. I mean, I'm not an LA Knight fan, but like,
I think Logan Paul is Masked Man.
You think Logan Paul is a Masked Man? But thing is, I wish he's not, because I don't want him leaving the Vision right now. Like, honestly, I like him in the Vision right now. I'm not gonna lie, but I guess the Vision is needed for like more. It needed more drama within the group. The same with the Judgment Day, how they have like a little drama in the group, little tension. I feel like that's not missing. It's not needed, but like it's missing in the Vision's group. So it could be Logan. Honestly, I can't be Austin Theory. He's too fresh. He's too new. But it could be Logan. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I think at this point, LA Knight must be an undead ghoul.
Because regardless, I think Logan, with or without a faction,
because we've said it's the last nail in the coffin like 50 times.
I'm so tired of Raquel Rodriguez. Why are you tired of her, bro? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like Raquel at first, but I think because her heel run is like it's peaking, you know. That's how I feel, bro. Yeah, that's how I feel, to be honest with you.
At this point in his career. But here's the thing, we keep waiting. You want to know why? Because good things comes to those that wait. Are you enjoying the show? Yeah, we're going to continue to root for LA Knight. We're going to continue to think that LA Knight's time is just around the corner.
What you feel like? Oh, wait, how's my mic?
Do you think LA Knight is Masked Man?
Y'all can hear me? Do I think LA Knight's the Masked Man? No. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. I don't think LA Knight's the Masked Man at all. I'll lie.
Maybe Money in the Bank. Maybe he wins King of the Ring. But here's the thing. This one did feel a little bit more gut-wrenching as an LA Knight fan, because you kind of had like the perfect
chat. How's my mic? How's my mic, chat?
Run in the Royal Rumble, maybe even a win for LA Knight with him having been gone from hiatus, coming back, eliminating the faction that took him out in the first place. And then he was pretty like unceremoniously eliminated by Cody Rhodes in a moment that
Opinions on Brock Lesnar bearing Dragunov in a Rumble. I don't think that was a bury. Like I don't think it was a bury at all. I it was he got ragdoll, but I'm not gonna say it's normal, cause like especially how Dragunov is, like, you know how you wrestle stuff like that, but like he didn't get a Kofi Kingston, you know, in a way he didn't get a Kofi Kingston, that's for sure. But realistically, Brock's bigger. He's quicker, not quicker, but he's quick on his feet. So it's more realistic he can get like suplex like that. I don't think it was a bury though. That was minor compared to Brock Lesnar actually, you know, bury people, you know, like Kofi Kingston or who else? John, even John. I would say John, like the last match he had with John, that was a bury. But it wasn't really a bury because John, like, who cares? But I don't think that was a bury, though. In my opinion, I don't think that was a bury. But yeah.
Just don't think will elevate anybody, Cody and or LA Knight, in that situation. So if they didn't book LA Knight to look strong in this Rumble and go deep in the Rumble upon like a big pop, long awaited return
Also,
from
Brock
injury,
should never
I
have
don't know that they're going
eliminated
to
Oba
actually
like
pull the
Oba should
trigger
have
on the
eliminated him.
other opportunities where he can win a world title. Mr. Iguana over Finn Balor is comical. There's a lot of comical people that were put in this Rumble over Finn Balor, like the fact that I guess in theory, Adam Pearce legitimately wrote down.
Also, Brock should never have eliminated Oba like that. Oba should have eliminated him. You're not wrong, but you gotta think. Who else could eliminate Oba? You know what I'm saying? Like, who else could eliminate Oba? I feel like for the younger stars in the Royal Rumble, I feel like, especially if they're transitioning to the main roster, it's not like they're still in NXT. They all, whoever came from NXT is in the main roster now. So I feel like the Royal Rumble should be a stepping stone for the up and coming talents to build a feud. You know what I'm saying? So like the last Royal Rumble when Drew got eliminated, it built like a little tension feud with Brock. Was it Brock? Yeah, Brock. But yeah. But yeah, it was stupid that Brock eliminated Oba, but I feel like who else could have, you know what I'm saying? I did it like how he got taken down though. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's realistically because it's Brock. So they have a pass. But anybody else, no. That wouldn't fly. That's why people was mad about it, but they're understanding about it because it's Brock. But if it was anybody else burying or throwing around Oba like that, no.
Also, I think they should have kept Hobbs in so he could have had some face-offs with people like Brock.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing with Hobbs. Like, I feel like they just do like. I feel like they just threw people in there just to in it, but they don't build around it. You know. Yeah, you're showing us the superstars. You're showing us how they are, but like you're not building any stories. You're not building any stories for these younger stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's the easiest thing they could have done to build something out of the Royal Rumble with these younger stars, like Trick Willie. I know he has like a little feud already with Damian Priest, so that's fine. But with Javon, he could probably beef with whoever else is in the Rumble, and then they could lead on to like Raw. Same thing with Hobbs or Oba. Like they just, I don't know, because then it won't be as weird for like randomly they just start beefing with other people in the roster. Because at least it was stemmed from somewhere.
Powerhouse Hobbs is in a beef with Damian now.
I don't think so. I think Damien's still with Trick. You know what I'm saying? I think Damien and Trick is still gonna beef. I'm not gonna lie. I think that was just for the moment, because I think Damien right now just for like he's a he's a rag doll for like every up and comer people right now. He's like I'm not gonna say Sami Zayn, but he's like Austin Theory for the main roster people, basically. Yeah, he's like okay, we could say that. He was like an Austin, because Austin Theory is not. He's not like a ragdoll no more. I should say he's not a ragdoll no more. But I feel like Damien's like the new, you know,
I feel like Oba should have had a face-off with Hobbs, then eliminating him.
like, see, yeah, that would be fire too. But they're not thinking about that. That's an easy storyline they could have done. You know, like an easy like full face off, and you know it would be a good ass battle. But they're not. They ain't gonna do that. For sure, they're not gonna do that. Nah.
2 El Grande Americanos before putting Finn Balor in this Royal Rumble. And
Oh yeah, Mr. Iguana over Finn Balor. It was a cool moment because you're gonna have, I guess, the comedy. You always see R-Truth. I just realized we didn't even get Kofi Kingston in here. No, or am I wrong? I don't remember. Did we get Kofi Kingston in Royal Rumble? Cause we didn't really get that cool moment. Cause I know last Royal Rumble we got Logan Paul, but I think this year we didn't really get that cool moment. I guess we could say you got that kind of with Soruka for the women's, but like the men's, it was nothing really though. Tricks up their sleeves and whatever. It was just straight up, just classic. So we didn't really get comedy except for the Iguana, which is before it would be like R-Truth, and like we didn't really get the cool moments in the Royal Rumble either. Cause before it would be Kofi Kingston, and then before that it was John Morrison, but after Kofi Kingston it would be probably like Logan Paul, which is last year. But yeah.
that to me is hilarious. Look, I like the fact that WWE featured some of these AAA names, Mr. Iguana, La Parca. That's fine and all, but there's other names from AAA. Like Mr. Iguana seems to be like the only one that WWE thinks can get over on the main roster. They have some great talent in AAA that is a more serious performance than just the comic.
Is Raw at normal time today? Yes. Yeah. So let's look it up now. I might give you no wrong answer. Got you. Let's see. Yes, it is. Let's get a chat. Is Raw normal? Hold on. Wait, hold on. What's this? Powerhouse Hobbs got a 5-year offer from AEW. The offer was a very good offer. It was not top 10 offer of the company or anything like that. Interesting. So he had a contract with AEW, or he had an offer with AEW. See, I don't watch AEW chat. I was in Philly. Where I was in Philly. Oh.
Thank you, King saluting face. But no, Kit Wilson was horrible.
I think he said Kit Wilson is horrible. I feel like everyone need to like just, how do you put this? I'm not gonna say dreaming, but like, yeah, I can't put all your eggs in one basket, because when you have expectations and then it doesn't come out the way it is, I feel like automatically that PLE or that show will just get like low, because we thinking, oh, AJ Lee's supposed to come out and she doesn't, or oh, Seth Rollins supposed to come out and he doesn't, and then everyone's automatically be like, oh, the Royal Rumble's trash because XYZ didn't come out. But I feel like we just like
Sammy is
stay
really 0 to 12.
Sammy's really 0 to 12. You know what's crazy? I don't know about chat, but I don't like Sami Zayn. Like, like promo work. I always skip it. Same thing with Cody Rhodes. Same thing with Cody Rhodes. I ain't gonna lie.
Somebody
But
active is
yeah,
Mr. Iguana. Like
only
Hijo
thing
del
I like
Vikingo
is
would
the
have been
song.
better.
I
yeah.
am going to TNA.
The other thing I like is his song. Yeah, I like his song too.
Dr. Wagner Jr. would have been
I'm
better.
going to
Or
TNA.
WWE
What you mean you're going to
just seems
TNA?
just
You're a
develop,
wrestler, or
hey,
you mean you're
they
going
like
to like
the
to
stuffed
see
iguana and we
a show?
can sell that shit on WWE Shop. Give him Mr. Iguana again. While no doubt that Lash Legend and Sol Ruka
While no doubt Lash Legend and Soruka were the biggest standouts of the Royal Rumble, I have to give
Imagine
credit
if
to
Jay won
Kiana
again.
James, who was surprisingly starting the match. Hope they do more with her following
See a
this
show.
performance. I'm not too fond of Kiana James. Like, I don't watch NXT. So this is my first time seeing her. She did good.
were the biggest stand.
Are you gonna see a show? I've never been to a WWE show or teenage. I've never been to a wrestling show in general. Let me know how that goes, bro. Imagine if Jay won again. If Jay won again, that whole arena was booing. I mean, it's not a It's not a. Okay, I'm not lying. I'm lying. Everyone at home, and on Twitter, on X, they would have been like mad and booing. I feel like Saudi Arabia, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care if Jay won. Maybe I'm wrong, but they wouldn't care. I feel like everyone at home, like American crowd, they would have cared for sure.
Standouts of the Women's Rumble, I have to give credit to Kiana James for James that it's for him to get
It's my
Ilya
second
performer,
TNA
this
show.
beast.
How do you build up Aaliyah to be his beast, then can take pain and dish it out like it's nothing, just for him to get tossed by Brock like it was nothing? He hardly interact with other wrestlers and was done dirty. Same goes with Bailey and Lyra. I mean, well, personally, Bailey and Lyra, I don't care about, but he's kind of, this guy's kind of right. I ain't gonna lie, because Ilya was getting ragdoll, but then if you see his matches, like you see him take pain and dish it out as well. So like it's kind of like, but the people that he will face, Ilya won't be like Brock Lesnar. Like he wouldn't be like like he wouldn't. The people that he will face would be like more skinnier, you know. So I guess it's still more realistic because Brock is more bigger. The people that Ilya will be facing on a regular basis. You wanna go see a show? It's a second TNA show. Oh, I hope you have fun, bro. I never saw a show before.
That
in
can
real
take
life.
pain and dish it out like it's nothing, just for him to get tossed out by Brock Lesnar like it was nothing. He hardly
Reaching for the
interacted with other
likes,
wrestlers
God, his
and was
first
done
dude.
so dirty. Same goes for Bailey and Lyra.
Reaching
Yeah,
for
there's
the
a
follow.
handful of names that didn't really get to make an impact in this year's Royal Rumble matches. Ilya Dragunov for me is at the very top of that list. Ilya for PL.
I feel like it's going to be a major superstar, not Vision Betrayal storyline. I mean, Braun has a lot of hype going into this. If you're going to do him like that, then surely it's going to be massive. I hope the black person in the mask is. I don't know. It just better not be
I got
trash, the
front row
outcome.
tickets, TNA.
It better not be a trash outcome. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't. It's not Seth, clearly.
It's realistic Brock is everything Ilja is, but 3 times bigger than him.
I got front row tickets, TNA. Ooh, okay, I see you. It's realistic. Brock is everything Hilia, but 3 times bigger than him. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Parker. So, like, it's not. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, Brock Lesnar eliminating. Well, yeah, eliminating Oba and Brock tossing around people is more realistic. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, chat. 1 second, chat. 1 second. What? Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me? How's chat? How's my mic? How's my mic?
I just hope we get Oba versus Brock at Mania. We need it. Your mic is good, by the way.
My mic is good? Really? Okay. I just hope we get Oba versus Brock at Mania. We need it. That's not gonna happen. It'll be cool. It'll be cool, but I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. It'll be cool for sure, but I really don't think it'll be happening.
Please,
My
and
first
stomp
TNA
CM
show,
Punk
meet
to
the
cause
Hardy
the
Boys.
baby faces that were full of stars. Say that Oba
Oh, look.
learned to be
Then
cool
what do
already.
you see
If
Oba
going
doing
after
at
world
Mania
champion, who it can be huge for Braun Break. Champion.
So Ruka is the future of the women's division. Her performance in this Rumble should lead to immediate call up to the main roster. Oh yeah, right. She's not in the main roster. She's not in the main roster, bro. I forgot. We'll love to see her feud with someone like Roxanne Perez, or maybe go after one of the mid card belts, preferably the U.S. title. Oh, chat. I can see that, chat. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Soruka out, bro. I love Soruka, bro. I really do.
Because we do have Stand and Deliver just
Funny
around the
enough, bro,
corner.
I don't watch NXT, but I think I watched it once on live, cause I forgot why. But when I watched Soruka, the promo work, the in-ring work, I fell in love, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I fell in love. But I didn't watch NXT more, bro. Oba was booked incredibly in the Rumble at the start of it. It gave me 2020 Legend vibes, where he was throwing out everyone that came in. Although I wasn't expecting him to go far, I'm excited to see potential feud between him and Lesnar. It'll be a cool feud, but will they do this? I don't know. I don't think they'll pull a trick on us. Honestly, I don't think they'll pull a trick on us, bro. But yeah, bro.
What do you think Oba does at Mania? You should go to a wrestling show. It's fun to be there.
What do you think Oba does at Mania weekend? Yikes. It'll be smart to have Oba at Mania, but who is he gonna feud with? And that's what I was saying. I feel like the Royal Rumble, bro. The Royal Rumble, it should be a stepping stone for feuds. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. All right, boom. You're causing someone a future Mania ticket, right? So, for example, if
Make him feud with Hobbs. That would be easy AF.
let's say Hobbs, right? Boom. Let's say Hobbs eliminate Oba. In a cheap or suspicious or whatever way. That could be a feud right there, bro. Like a start of a feud to get to WrestleMania. Reaching for the follow, Danny. But like it's stupid because like they don't build feuds off of the Royal Rumble. The last thing I saw when they built a feud off of Royal Rumble was Drew McIntyre. Like literally. But I feel like it should be for the Mania because like I don't see nothing else going on at the Mania. It's gonna give us BS. Maybe the only match cards I can see is obviously Natalia or Natty and Maxine Dupree. That's one Mania card right there. Then I see who else? Drew, Cody, and Fatu, probably triple threat. I think that's it. Literally, I don't see nothing else for Mania. Like honestly. And now you have Roman's winning, but like who's he gonna really there's only two people he can face, but like I don't see like the storyline behind it. I don't want nothing forced anymore, you know? Like the last thing that was forced on WWE television, bro, was Damian and Aleister Black. That came out of nowhere. that was like the worst thing I ever saw in my life.
In my opinion, Reigns is gonna go after Drew Mommy. A fatal 4-way between him, Cody, Drew, and Fatu.
In my opinion, Reigns going after Drew, making a fatal 4-way between him, Cody, and Drew and Fatu. Okay. I think I like that. I like that. Makes sense. Honestly, it does make sense. It does make sense. He has feuds with everybody here. Not really with Fatu, but like teasing a feud with Fatu. So I see that. Right? Cody, of course. Drew, of course, because 2020. And Fatu. So I could see the fatal 4-way for honestly the fatal 4-way for Mania. I like that. Like that's good stuff. I like that.
Imagine if Gunther won the Rumble.
Gunther doesn't need to win the Royal Rumble, bro. It's he just I don't know, cause his thing is killing off the legends, well make them retire, right? But what else is gonna happen after that? Like what happens if there's no more legends? I feel like they just with Gunther they just skipped a whole like few chapters, But Gunther still didn't win the WWE Championship yet. So there's that. There's another stepping stone he could do. Well, I don't know, but who else Gunther's gonna feud with, Like Gunther needs a proper feud that will make sense. Like that will cook. Like it will make sense for him to feuding. Nothing he can like ragdoll people around and stuff like that. Like a John Cena and Randy Orton. Like that's a perfect matchup, Like even. Nowadays these feuds is not really like even,
What time is Raw today Eastern?